Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm just coming to you guys unstripped, and I'm not saying unstripped, stripped, whatever. I'm coming to you guys right before bed, and I just wanted to talk to you guys before I decided to lay it down about what's been going on with my revision surgery, what happened. It's been a minute. I had surgery February 24th. It is now May 28th, I believe. Yeah, my days and nights are mixed up right now. So I went on that Monday, got out that Tuesday evening, mind you. And it was a crazy experience because that's when the COVID-19 really started to show itself in Illinois. That's where I'm from. It's from Illinois. And the hospital, I literally was the last week of surgeries that they really were doing. I think they went another maybe 2 weeks, something like that. And so when I got in, my surgery was on time. They said it took an hour and a half to fix my hernia. Oh my God, my boobs are, I'm gonna explain this in a second. My boobs are just changed. Anyway, so it took an hour and a half to fix my hernia and to do my sleeve to bypass revision. They made my channel shorter so I would absorb less, which, yeah. And so I literally was in there for a day. They don't keep people, like for my first surgery, I was in there till Wednesday evening. Now I got out about 4:30. They were like, once my sugar in their mind was stabilized, once everything was good, I was drinking really good, they were like, it's bye, we got more people. Afterwards, I went in there around what, 7 a.m. and my surgery was over by actually I didn't go in on time. I was a little bit late, but yeah, I didn't get a room until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock because of the COVID. They had to find a floor for me. They had to, I wasn't on the typical floor for the team, what they normally do. So I had to wait for a while. And my mom, she was actually in the hospital the same day I was, and she had to wait almost a day in the ER. So it was crazy. It was really bonkers. But, so I got home. I pretty much didn't get a chance to rest really, because at the same time I was having my revision done. My house was in disarray. I was in the process of moving. We were in the process of renovating a home, so we were moving out of the old home into the home of a relative, just to stay there for a few weeks while our new home was finished. So I got out of the hospital Tuesday, was out of my old house by Friday, and all of this while trying to heal. And I'm still I started driving again by that Friday. So I was driving in pain. I have a 1-year-old and I have a 4-year-old. So, and I'm going to explain all that in a minute too. But so for one, I was kind of like at a disadvantage because I wasn't in my home. I wasn't around what I normally would have around that time. I struggled a little bit with drinking for a little bit. I started feeling this pain, and I didn't know what was going on, so I just figured it was the surgery. I felt so much more restriction than I did with my sleeve, and I literally could feel like it was different inside. My chest hurt, and they explained when they closed my hernia I was gonna have chest pain, so I did expect that a little bit, and it was just a little bit harder for me to breathe, but it was manageable. It just really felt like someone sat on my chest, and then my incisions really didn't hurt, but my chest hurt a lot. So, and they pretty much went in with my last laparoscopic surgery I had on my pancreas. They literally went through the same holes almost, except for maybe 2. But other than that they were so small, they were actually okay. So I went in that day at 274 pounds. Hold on a sec. Yeah, 274. Or is that before my, hold on a sec. Yeah, 274. And then now today I'm 226. So in 3 months, I'm almost down 50 pounds, I guess. So it's crazy. It's crazy. I am losing weight faster this time around than I did with my sleeve. With my sleeve, I lost weight so much slower. Like at 6 months, I was down 50, which they hated the whole time. They were like, you should be down more. Why are you not losing weight? And I was like, I'm following all the instructions. This time it's because I have more restriction. I don't absorb as much, and I have my pancreas issues as well to deal with. I need food enzymes now, which that they determined what was causing some pains. Like my body was not trying to digest like it was supposed to. So when it was time for me to reintroduce food, that's when they determined, when I kept complaining like it's hurting, like it is hurting me, like I would be doubled over, like what is wrong, like it would be yogurt or water or something like that. And that's when they were just like, oh, okay, well, let's figure this out. So when they did my labs, they were like, yeah, your labs for your pancreas are really, really low because you only have like a little piece of your pancreas left, and the head is not working, obviously, while you're diabetic now. So that kind of made my weight loss go down because I really wasn't absorbing food. So but at this point I'm still losing weight. Like I'll stall for like a few weeks and then I'll just lose weight. So stalling is completely normal no matter what. And I hate my arms because my arms, literally, when I was overweight, they were solid. And now I've got the, yeah, she's lost a lot. And I'm going to need plastics on my arm. So that's where I'm just kind of like, oh my God. I am noticing a lot more loose skin this time around than I did the first time. It's making me a little more self-conscious about a lot of things. Sometimes I don't care, and some stuff I do care. I mean, like I have to put my glucose meter in the back of my arm, and it feels weird. It just feels weird. So, but yeah, like I said, it was a little rough not being in my home, and like if you follow me on Instagram, you would see there was a difference with my recording setups. Like my other setup was all nice and bright and white and just perfect lighting, and then the second time around was like, okay, it's kind of yellow. So I had to figure out what to do. And the question is, am I in my new home? No, I'm not. I'm in another home, but I'm not in the new home because I feels like my past is repeating itself a lot. The first time I had my first surgery in 2014, my sleeve, I had it in April, and like by August, I was getting ready to leave my, at that time, fiance because of some things, what was going on. And we had a talk, and we decided to get married. And then it seems like this time around, I actually left him. So, and 10 years together, 5 years married. I have no ring anymore. I actually separated from him back in January before my surgery. We just didn't say anything because my daughter's birthday party was coming up. I knew I had a surgery, and we knew about the house. I was actually supposed to still be in the new house, but I had the respect of myself and my children. I was like, that was a horrible plan to even think that we can live in this house together. I mean, the house had plenty of space for me to have my own room, and he wouldn't, we wouldn't really cross paths that much, but I just couldn't do it. And that's why I wasn't really consistent much on my channel or on my Instagram, because I was dealing with the just the negativity of our relationship as a whole. And now that I'm losing weight, it's a problem now. And that was the final straw to even move out, because he was like, my pictures are too sexy, I'm dressing too sexy, or I'm not in his image anymore. And the thing about it is, he wanted to be free to do what he wanted but still control me, and I'm like, I can't do that. And my thing is, get with somebody who loves you for who you are, no matter big or small, that loves you for all the changes that are taking place, everything. And he just couldn't do that. And the disrespect that I was shown a lot toward the end was a final determination for me to go. And it's a little rough knowing that I got 2 kids that are literally with me all the time now. Like, I wake up, they're there, I go to bed, they're there, and I'm taking care of them pretty much by myself. I mean, he's there, but you know, it's not one of those where it was where we were all in the house together. And it's a little hard to see someone move on so fast, and it's just hard. And you know, I'm here and I'm trying to stay strong, because I know if I get too sad, then my kids can't depend on me, and you know, then my body's gonna start getting affected by it, and then I'm gonna gain weight, and I'm like, I'm not doing that to myself. So the healthiest thing for me to do was move out. So that's what's been going on with me. But for the weight loss part, to get back on that part of it, it makes me excited, the fact that I have a collarbone again, and my waist is changing, and I got a booty. Who knew? So that's some fun things. I mean, like I said, it's got some negative parts of it. I will do an actual video later on about what exactly I'm doing, now that I actually have time to focus on it and I don't have, you know, the negative space around me. But yeah, to help a lot, I am waist training, because I have a lot of loose skin around my stomach. Partially it's due to being pregnant with my daughter. She overly stretched me out, like so much, where I was in pain all the time with my skin. So I already knew part of that. But like the first time I had my surgery, my stomach loose skin wasn't really that bad until this time around. And I've got more lower stomach, which I know plastics is gonna take that off. So, and then my boobs, I went from a 46, what size is this bra? This bra is a 42 double D. And now I'm to be honest, I don't know what size I am. I just know I'm not a double D anymore. I think I'm like a small C, because these things are for life. This bra is giving me life right now. And I know once I get remeasured, once all the stores open up, I'm gonna cry at the final number. But I know I'm gonna put them things back. I sure is. And but yeah, I mean, like I said, I told someone else, I said, yeah, boobs come and go, you can get them back, you know. So I'm not crying over my boobs that much. I mean, I look in the mirror when I take a shower, I'm like, them things. But I'm actually grateful for everything else. Like, I was starting off at a size 1X, now I'm in a large. I mean, and then another thing is, like, I got body dysmorphic a little bit, because in my eyes, I still see myself as the same size I was versus the size I am now, which is very common. And my bariatrics, they do talk about it a lot. They talk about it a lot, how a lot of people get body dysmorphic because they just can't see themselves getting smaller. Even though everyone's like, girl, you look good, you losing weight. Even people at my job are noticing. But in my eyes, I still look the same. And I sometimes take pictures and I still see the same person and sometimes I have to remind myself I'm smaller, and that I buy clothes. Like I bought, Lane Bryant had selling underwear. I bought the size I always wore, and I was like, okay, let me get these size. And then, hold on a sec, no, I bought a size smaller, and then I was like, okay. And then when I tried them on, girls, when I say my thing was hanging out of them drawers because they were so big, I was so embarrassed. All my stuff, all my biscuit was hanging out, and I was like, this is not good. These drawers are too big. But then once I got the smaller size, it fit much better. So I started off Lane Bryant underwear like size 22, 24. Now I'm in the 14, 16. And those are kind of like fitting, but I can tell I'm not going to be in those very long. So do I know what my final number is going to be? I know that I'm going to finally hit a goal of mine, which is to be under 200 pounds finally. But I don't want to get so small that it starts looking unhealthy on me. And I know what size, I don't know what size that is yet. My ex, he always said, don't get too skinny because then skinny don't look sexy on you. And this is the first time where I'm actually doing this for like 100% me without somebody in my ear telling me don't get too small, don't get too small. So with my first surgery, I didn't get small enough because I had him in my ear and I got pregnant. So, which I think he did that on purpose. So I'm just saying. So yeah, this time I was like, you know, we're just gonna focus on getting healthy. And it's so bummy because yeah, everything's closed. I can't go to the gym like I want to, and it's been raining in Illinois, so you really can't walk a lot, and I don't get what's going on. I don't. So like, even though you can do workouts in the house, another house I really couldn't because it was just so depressing. But I've been walking when it's not raining, and I've been trying to do things like that. Like my waist trainer, I buy a new one because it's too big. Imagine that. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk you guys' ear off, and I didn't really want to make this video this long because I'm seeing how long it is now, and I'm just like, girl, what you do? But I just wanted to update you guys on my 3-month update, and I wanted to give you guys an update about why I didn't update you like I wanted to. Like I recorded a video as soon as I got out of the hospital, but then once we moved, I had no time to update. I mean, no time. God dang it! I'm gonna answer you in a minute. I had no time to edit it really. I lost the actual flash drive it was on, and I just found it. So I'm actually gonna give you clips of that to show you where I started and where I'm at now. And I will talk to you guys later, my loves, and I hope you guys have a good day. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to get those out for you guys. And I will try to give you an update like what I'm eating now, because right now at 3 months I don't have anything that I'm not allowed to really eat. As far as my diabetes, I will say this: I am still on insulin. I am still, because I have my pancreas, I'm still gonna be on insulin. Even though my sugars are really, really good, I still have moments to where they're not good if I'm not on it. So pretty soon I'm about to be put back on my pump. So I can't wait. I hate shots. Pumps are much better for my eyes. But yeah. So, but I will talk to you guys later. Bye.